Hey, good morning, everybody. I feel like I am missing something, forgetting something, but I am sure I will figure that out as we get going. I just knocked over a bunch of stuff. Get that sorted right quick. All right, that's sorted. I think the first thing I'm going to do is check this quarter. There we go. Oh, no doubling on the sleeve. All right, that was my pocket change. Some of it. All right, so we got halfway through the stream. We'll do the, whoops, that's how things get lost around here. There we go. Halfway through the stream, we'll do our end of month giveaway for July. So we'll do that. We got a box here. Hopefully it's huntable. Hopefully it's not like the last few boxes that have been evil. I didn't even look through the holes on this yet. I'm just like, I'm just going to open it up. I see little flaps of paper on a couple of these rolls. Don't know what that means. I know we'll get into this. I kind of don't want to open it till, oh, I was going to say till William E. gets here. He says he's watching. Be here in a few. Tuck Up Born in VMC, Jolly Roger, Ron Pierce, William E. Of course, you got to be here to keep tabs on your box. I do have some silver to choose from. So I've got this Engelhard American Prospector 1985, and I've got a Silvertown Mint 1 ounce bar. Or I've got Bear and a Bull out of Tokelau. That's a 2022. Then you've also got Noah's Ark from Armenia. So those are the 4 choices for you, William E. If we ever get you a box hunted, hopefully this is the one. Morning, Silverman 92. Welcome in. Good to see all of you guys. So, William E., should I go ahead and start your box, or want me to wait? I got some stuff to do, or some stuff I can do while we're waiting. Let's see here. What was that other thing? I've got lots of stuff to mail out, and I'm gonna be honest, I completely forgot about it with everything else that I had going on this weekend. But so I do apologize for that. We will get you out though. That's not too bad. All right. Let's see. Nothing on that from William E. I know he said he'll be on in a few. All right. He said go ahead. I like it. So we're going to go ahead and open this box and pray. Oh my goodness. Maybe the other sides are bad. Nope. Oh my goodness. William E. I said oh my goodness. Normally somebody's going to say that when there's a silver ender. A Walker or a Benji sticking out. But that's not what we're oh my goodness about. We have an entire box of huntable halves. It is definitely a circulated box. Matter of fact, on this end of the box, I don't see anything really new. Let's see. I mean, this doesn't look new. This looks more like 89 plus reverse. Might go ahead and start flipping rolls over. We got one with some Lucky Lint crammed in there. Maybe this will be the box. Maybe it'll be the box. There's a newer ender. We couldn't get away without one of those. I'm just gonna flip all these rolls over. More lint. I don't know if we've had unlucky lint yet. I can't quite recall. Well, we got ourselves a box hunt for you, William E. We're finally getting you taken care of, sir. I appreciate the patience. Looks like we do have a new ender. That's a 23. So I guess we'll expect to see some of those peppered through here, but so far, I know I'm doing this one at a time. So far, doesn't look like it'll be that bad with new coin. That might be something newer. That's what I was trying to get at. We got more lint in this roll. That's 3 rolls with lint. Now here's the big lint. Yeah. Who knew close-ups of lint would be so exciting? Now I wonder, is it pocket lint or is it like belly button lint? Ugh. Why did I say that? Alright. So I don't have anything up for auction today. We just got the roll hunt, typical giveaways. No enders to speak of. But we got a huntable box. I ain't complaining about that. I'm ecstatic. We're gonna get started on your rolls, William E. Matter of fact, I'm gonna do left or right. We're gonna pull out your first 5 rolls. Oh, I'm excited. Get to hunt a whole box. Been a minute on that. Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. Awesome. So you got 3 rolls with Lucky Lint. Oh, some of it fell out on the mat there. That'll be okay. Can vacuum that up later. Man, I'm excited, you guys. Yeah, a whole box hunt. That's almost as good as finding silver now. Almost as good. All right. Gonna move these. I'm gonna move the choices up to the corner there. Kind of move them out the way. Get me a good drink of coffee. Break into this first roll. Captain Vic 59. Good morning and good to see you. Actually, you know what? Before I break into this first roll, let's see. Who do we got on the wheel? So possible. Let's rephrase that. Contestants for July's end of month giveaway: Otis Coldren, Lucky James Eller, Ron Pierce, William E, Jeff Scotton, Jolly Roger AR, JC Likes Pan, BMC, BH Ringer, Megan Ecker, Nubismatic, Copper Al Coins, Lisa D, James Benson, Union Deposit Treasures, and Joe Minnick. So we will be doing that about halfway through the stream. We'll get through like 25 rolls. Um, we'll do the end of month giveaway. Might take a little break and then come back to the other 25. But let's get cracking. Speaking of cracking, I did not know that Old Spice made a deodorant holder that is a Kraken. Also, speaking of Kraken, this is probably going to come in upside down, but let's see. There's my Kraken shirt. Yeah, that came in upside down. I would have to. That's too much spinning of the camera. Don't want to make anybody too dizzy. All right, roll number 1. Let's see what we can find And I'm going to scope everything as we come through it. And yes, I do have my tote. I just don't have it in the right spot. I was about to start throwing these things on the floor. $71D. Get everything scoped for you, William E. $71D again. That'll be the most common coin we scoped today. I wish it wasn't, but that's a truth we cannot avoid. Oh. Hope everybody has had a great week so far. Lots of goodies. Hopefully. Man, I tell you what, I miss being able to do coin hunts. Like aside from the halves. So it's nice to have the halves box to hunt. But when everything else that comes in is just brand spanking new, it's getting old. Ooh, I almost forgot. So this last box of nickels, all 2025s, or so I thought. I wonder what I did with the roll. I've got it around here somewhere. Here's another 71D. One ender on the box is, or on the roll is 2025. The other ender is 2024. There were 3 rolls of 2024 enders, and that was one of them in that box of 2025s. So I'm thinking about just hold on to that 2024, 2025 roll. Won't be that exciting, but we'll open it New Year's. All right. Next roll for you. Roll number 2. William E., good luck. Good luck, sir. I want to find all the silver. Well, not all of it. We find all the silver, then that's it. End the game. Want to find lots of silver. That's what we want to do. All right, we got a 72 Philly. Let's get that out of the scope. And nada. Not a DDO. Not a DDO. That's a 71. I guess what I need to do is fix this because I can't see chat. There we go. I can see chat again. Hey, we got Chris Helms, T-Rep Adventures, Denmo. Good to see you guys. Good morning. Ron Pierce is on the phone with the boss. I hope it's not my boss. '72 Denver. It's got the FG on the back. That's not what we're looking for. And nada on that 71 Denver. Well, we got a 73 Denver. That's a nice change of pace. And a 72 Philly. Flip that 80 over. All right, roll number 2 is also a bust. All right. Looks like we got ourselves another 73 Denver ender to scope. And no silver. That's all right. '73 Philly. I don't see that too often. That was icky. '71 Denver. It was '72 Philly. We'd really like to get a DDO if we're going to be scoping all these. Come on now. JC likes Pam. Good morning to you. All right. So we actually had two 73D, and there's a total of 3 in that roll. And none of them were the DDOs. Roll number 4. Now there's lint plaster to the side of this roll. There we go. But no silver. All right, let's go. 74D. Not the DDO. And another one of those 73s. Looks about like that other 73. Very yucky. $71D. And that's not it. $73D. Woo. All right. Coming up on roll number 5. More lint. Random piece of paper. No silver. $72 Philly. No DDO. Somebody underlined the "In God We Trust." Well, just the "in" part. Just in case I need a clarification on in or out. Alright, that is going to be it on the first 5 rolls. Dang it. Alright, good morning, BH Ringer. Welcome in. Good to see you. We got a whole huntable box today. Whole box, all 50 rolls. William E. finally gets his box hunt. Alright, second set of 5 rolls. So roll number 6. Maybe all the juice is in the middle of the box. I totally just... Alright, good, it missed. I flung a little piece of paper. I thought it went in my coffee. I hope it missed. Alright, nothing in that roll, silver-wise. All right, we got a 7040, which is not the DDO. Man, and what's nice is this is looking like the boxes I used to get that had silver. So we'll see. We will see. Robert Bruce, good morning. Good to see you and welcome in. There was a piece of gunk stuck to the back of that one. Here we go. $74D, but it's not it. Rob's Numismatic Archaeology, Scrap Metal Racing. Don't worry, Scrap Metal Racing. There's nothing to look at yet. Drive safely, good sir. Morning, Brown Sugar. All right. All right, we got 14 likes already. Nice. Thank you, guys. All right, come on. We need something good for William E. I don't like this roll. Finally, something to scope on this roll. Lucky James Eller, welcome in. Good morning. Two more 71Ds to scope out. All right, we're jumping into roll number 9 next. Come on. William E., are you looking at the camera? Or looking at the camera? Are you looking at the screen? We freaking did it, guys. Hey, Littlefoot! Good morning. I was gonna send them out this weekend, but I kind of forgot. But we still have the end of month giveaway to do, so might as well get that done. And then I'm also due to kind of like a little emergency thing, I'm gonna have to wait until what day of the week was it? Wednesday to send giveaways out. But look what we got. Look at what we got, except for Scrap Metal Racing. You'll just keep listening, Scrap Metal Racing, or pull over. That's going to be a 90, guys. Can you see it? We got a 90. We got silver for William E. And I'm not going to reveal anything until William E. takes note. We got silver. Silvery silver right there, baby. Yeah. All right. Good. William E. is around. There it is right there. No skunk for you, sir. That is a 90. A 64 Kennedy, baby. We broke our skunk streak. The lucky lint stays lucky. And William E. gets to go home with some silver. Well, you already got to go home with some silver, but that is awesome. Oh, I'm even more stoked now. We got a whole box to hunt, and we got a 90. I can't get mad at that. Wise words of RFT right there. Let me flip that 86 over and check it. All right. I was like, that was in really nice shape. That would be a nice coin to find something wrong with. All right. Nothing great in that roll besides a 90% Kennedy. Whoop, whoop. Oh, all right. Roll number 9. Let's show them off again. I'm pumped. Back on the silver. Hopefully this box has some other goodies in it. Hopefully. No silver in this roll, though. That's all right. There are plenty of other types of goodies to look for. Like the world's ugliest DDO, but that wasn't it. I think I actually may have the world's ugliest DDO, but that's not a. That just looks funky. 74, but my DDO, the ugly DDO, is not a Kennedy. It's not even a $50. It would be a shield nickel. Oh look, these two are stuck together. Tool mark on that one. All right, 72. That means we can scope you out. $72D. Regular 72P. All right, we're 10 rolls through the box already, and we got a 90% Kennedy. All right. Nice. JC likes Pam. Love finding key date nickels. Over there making me jealous with your nickel hunts. I love hunting nickels. I love it. It's I forgot what it was like. I've just been hunting pretty much halves, unless I get customer wrap rolls. All right, no silver in that roll. That's okay. That was a nice 73D. It would be nicer if it was the DDO. Can't speak that into existence. All right, our first 77D. That one. Let's move that. There we go. That one. I needed to make my scope full screen on my end. That one is not it. But we do set those off the side so we can keep track. See if William E. winds up with a 77D bonus. Got to get 6 of them in the box. There were, speaking of which, I went through those, what was it? The box we had 2 weeks ago. That was unhuntable. That one had 6 77Ds in it. But I'm not counting that towards raising the bonus for the month. And we're on a new month anyways. So 6. No silver there. Come on, box. Give us all kinds of goodies. We want to fill the board. We can do a fill the board giveaway. Wouldn't that be nice? I haven't filled the board. I don't think we filled the board since my first stream. Which, that was a heck of a way to kick off streaming on my channel with that box. Goodness. Oops, something to scope. 73D. Not the DDO. And lastly, a 71D. Also not the DDO. There we go. That is awesome. Rob's Numismatic Archaeology says, just got my first sponsor last week before even getting monetized. That's freaking awesome, man. William E., if you're talking to me, I use Kitco. So last Sunday, we were at 3808. Today, we are at 3708. Cammy King, what's going on? I almost missed you. Almost missed you there in chat. You're right there at the tip top. All right, no silver in this roll either. $71D. I did not. I slid it under and looked away. There we go. Went a little too fast for myself there. Here we go. Our first 2023. We know there's at least 2 in the box. I'm gonna have to embiggen my screen on this on my end. That is really hard to look at. Not the DDO though. Just realized I didn't look at the back of that one, or that's 71. All right. Next roll. Let's go silver. No. Come on, turn around there. It's one of those trick coins where it makes you think it's a 40, but it's not. I'm still going to pull it out first. Oh, it is. We got more silver. Woo woo! And this falls in line with, that's a 40. This falls in line with, um, the 90 we found. There we are, 68D. 40% silver Kennedy. All right. Let's go. And I guess if I follow the order that I have them listed on the little scroll bar there, we started with the 90, followed up with the 40. So if we continue on, the next one we get should be a proof. On our way to fill the board. Well, William E. I'd say you got your money's worth out of this hunt for sure already. Yeah, I thought for sure that 40 was trying to trick me. I've been tricked enough by them, but by the clads like that I guess it did trick me. Yeah, look at the edge there. That definitely tricked me. All right. Let's go. No silver. That was just a nice looking edge on that 74. Patience pays off, he says. It does indeed, good sir, and I do appreciate your patience. It's been a doozy. Not only was July not a great month for me box hunting, it was not a great month with eBay. Now, I mean, it wasn't bad either. But like the week of my birthday, I didn't sell a single thing. Not a single set. Yep. But that's okay. I think this past week kind of made up for that one. Whoa, Frostbite Coins, good to see you. Long time no see. Hope you're doing all right. Appreciate you stopping in here, hanging out with us. We finally broke the silverless streak. It's kind of hard to find silver when the boxes we were getting were already hunted. Sealed but hunted. Now we got a 73D. 74. All right, let's get your next set of 5 pulled out, William. 15 rolls into this. Starting on number 16 next. All right, so if things stay the same, this comes from the row that had silver. I do hope it's more spread out than that if we got more in there. None there. All right, let's go. I know it's marked, but you can ask Lisa D. We found her, she's not here right now. We found her a 74D DDO that was marked. Had the line through it and everything, and there it was, plain as day. The easiest one to spot. So we still check them. Although the person doing these lines, it looks to be pretty consistent. Found several of these in this box. I don't know what he's marking this for. Got white gunk around the edges of the eagle. Looks to be white paint. Yep. Tons of scope in this roll. 73D, let's go. Oh. Lastly, we got ourselves a 72 Philly. Nothing. Alright, this next roll after this one comes from the silver row. Oh, nope, that's Denver. And it has the FG. Alright, this is the roll of the column we've all been waiting for. Aw, man. No silver this time. Another 77D. We are at the second one. Let me make that bigger for myself, not you guys. And that ain't it. Number 2. It tricked me. Definitely some trickery in that roll. Whoa, sorry about that. Almost knocked everything over just now. Do gotta get chat pulled back up. Do that after this roll. Uh, that G's still there. That F's still there too. Whoa. All right. I need to make some adjustments. I've nearly knocked my coffee over twice now. A 2020. That one just kind of felt funny. There we go. 71D and a 72P. Check those out. All right, let me get everything fixed. Oops. Thanks for letting me know, guys. Yeah, I'm muted. I muted while I was trying to move stuff around. Forgot to unmute, and I forgot to move my coffee. Yeah, look at that chunky Lucky Lint. But no silver in the roll. Sad. No, I didn't even look at the back. There we go. So hopefully you guys can hear me now. I did unmute. Oh no, it still says stop. No, I'm showing I'm coming through on my end. Let's see. If it's still not, I'm gonna finish this roll. Oh, Number one, I'm good. All right, sweet. I was like, if not, I'm at least gonna finish this roll and then try to figure that out. I mean, there's nothing exciting in this roll yet. Oh, that was a 72. I don't know why I'm checking both ends. Look at the gunk on that 71. Ooh. 71p. 72. Nada. All right. Thanks, y'all. Sorry about that. No, I went to move my coffee and I went ahead and muted the mic because the mic's on a headset. And the coffee, when I go to bring the cup to my mouth, it will rub the microphone. I'm sure you guys don't want to hear all that. Just got to remember to unmute myself. And I actually moved the dang coffee mug. All right. Come on. Another one of those trickster halves. There we go. 71D. '72 Philly. Brown Sugar says we want the ASMR. All right. If you're being serious, I can make that happen. 71D. I'm just gonna flip those guys over. All right. Along with the coin clicks, I do have a desktop mic, um, and I did purchase something to go over top of my desk. Um, Basically, kind of like a storage type thing. I can set my monitor up on it, open up some desk space. It's gonna be a little bit more organized for the hunts. It's got some toning to the edge there. Weird toning. So much so that it's got me curious. That's just the 83. Alright. More lint, more dog hair. Alright, 72 Philly. I'm gonna have to make the scope bigger. Sun came out on my end. And trying to look at it on my left monitor, I'm just getting blinded. Blinded by the light. Oh, there's a 71. We'll check that out. Another 71. Denver. Nothing. Check this guy out. See how well we can see it. Nothing extra special. You know, not normal amount of wear. And then you get to the reverse. It's like just somebody just rubbed that eagle a whole lot. Anyways, Back to it then. All right, nothing there in that roll. 2 more rolls. We get into our July in a month giveaway. This roll and the next one. Ah, no silver. Nada plata. Plata. 74D. Not what we're looking for. Another one. Also, not what we're looking for. With all these marked coins that are in here, I'm shocked that we actually had silver in the box. Oh, those are some dirty fingers. All right, last roll before we do that giveaway. All right, we're halfway through the box, and so far we got a 90, a 40, an NIFC, plus if we find anything in this box, let's see, that's probably a 23. It is. Or in this box, in this roll. There we go. No. All right, I caught it. Nice. Flip that one again. I just flipped it funky. All right. Oh, that was nothing really to look at in that roll. Shame. All right, here's the ASMR as requested by Brown Sugar. Not sure how well that came out, but 25 rolls left in the box, and we got coining around in the house. Good to see you coining around. Scrap Metal Racing, I know you're listening so far. Oh, wait, I think I already said that, but I wasn't looking at chat. So, just a quick recap. Halfway through the box, we're finally on the silver. Got that 90%, 1964 Kennedy. We got a 1968 Denver minted Kennedy, 40% half, and a 2020 Philly minted. I just realized I never mentioned that. NIFC, and we are 277Ds found in the box. We find 6, then William E gets a little bonus. All right, we do have 25 likes, so we're actually at 26. Really appreciate that, everybody. Bill Ridgway, welcome in and hello. It is good to see you. Don't think I recognize the name, but all the same, thanks for being here. What we're going to do now is our end of month giveaway. And before I get into that, first person to throw a number in the chat, 1 through 10, determines how many shuffles. We do need more silver scrap metal racing. We can't ask for too much. I mean, it was hard enough getting a huntable box. Now that we got one, it's good to be on that silver. I mean, that was a bonus. All right, brown sugar says 5. 5. So what we're going to do, we're going to pop over. We're going to do some giveaways. We're going to do the end of the month, or we're going to start the 25 likes giveaway while we set up the end of month giveaway. 25 likes. Thank you all. I really appreciate that. So we got 25 likes. So start typing that in the chat. That's going to get you entered for the 25 likes giveaway. And then we can start working on the end of stream giveaway. We got lots of stuff to do with that. I'll take a bathroom break and refill my coffee and all that jazz. And usually my cats come in here and ask to go outside by now, and it's got me worried that I've left her outside this whole time. No, I know I haven't. It's only been an hour. We're good. All right, we're getting everybody in on the likes. Awesome. Thank you all so much. So we're going to do 5 shuffles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, just a reminder, this is a last man standing or woman. So we'll spin. It's going to pick somebody, and that person is, oh no, we don't want to do that. That person is not the winner unless unless you have no competition on the wheel. All right, good luck, everybody. Here we go. First person off the wheel is going to be BH Ringer. Unfortunately, I am sorry, sir. I'll take him off the wheel. All right. Here we go again. Wishing everybody luck. Union Deposit Treasures, I'm sorry. We got to take you off the wheel. Whee! Copper Owl Coins. I know you're not here, but I'm still sorry. We got to take you off the wheel. All right, here we go. And if you're curious on how to get on the wheel, Joe Minnick, I got to take you off the wheel too, buddy. Boom. Next. All you got to do is either A, make a purchase, rolls or box, or win a giveaway. Or when I give away rolls, that counts as a giveaway. So I get your name on the board. Oh, Jolly Roger AR, not this time. I'm sorry. Gotta take you off of there. Thanks for playing. So we'll finish this up. We'll do our 25 likes winner. Lisa D, we gotta remove you too. And keep on rolling. Now, this is one of those you do not have to be here to win it. You were here to win your giveaway to get you eligible to be on the board. Or on the wheel, I should say. And James Benson. Gonna take you off the wheel too. Sorry, sir. He's gonna keep on spinning it. Let's go. Oh no. I gotta remove JC Likes Pam now. Sorry. The wheel just liked you in the wrong way. Lucky James Eller. Not so lucky this time, are you, sir? Nah, I'm sorry. Well, I gotta take you off the wheel. Let's see here. Megan Ecker. Hey, thanks for coming by last week for the first time. We got to take you off the wheel. Nubismatic. Yep. Got to take you off the wheel too, buddy. All right, we're down to the final 4. Here we go. Otis Cauldron, gotta take you off the wheel too, buddy. All right, 3 left. And William E. I'm sorry, it's gonna be between Ron Pierce and Jeff Scotton. And not looking good. Not looking good. Let's see. So it's either gonna be Jeff or it's gonna be Ron. Let's see here. And here's what we got to give away between those two. We got so week 1 of July we spun the wheel and it chose a Weedy and Jefferson nickel. And week 2 we got a 90% Rosie added. Week 3 we added a Mercury dime. Week 4 we added a Buffalo and a 48p Jefferson nickel. So not our best end of month giveaway, but still pretty decent. Let's see. All right, back to it then. Good luck, guys. And it looks like Ron Pierce, you're going to be the winner of the end of month giveaway. Congratulations. Hold on, let's make sure. Let's make sure. Yep, yep, yep. There you go. Congratulations, Ron Pierce. Just put this with the rest of your stuff over here. Let's see what do we got. You got all kind of goodies coming your way. All right. And William E., your box purchase was last month, and that's what had you on the wheel in the first place. Um, so we don't have anybody to add to it right now, except for our 25 likes winner. So way to go, Ron. Congratulations. I don't have a 70 mint set, William E. I do not. And Marsh, good to see you. Welcome in. It's very rigged. Ron wins it all. All right, so I'm gonna give you guys a few moments more to get in on the 25 likes giveaway. And while we're doing that, we do need to pick a prize for um, August's end of month giveaway. So make sure you enter 25 likes with a nice space between the number 25 and the word likes. Enter that into chat to be entered for the giveaway. Looks like I'm gonna do purple today and some light green and a blue and a yellow. All right. So we'll do purple. We got 18 entries so far on 25 likes. So good luck, everybody. The first thing I'm gonna go ahead and do though is I'm gonna apply those 5 shuffles to the wheel. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And we're going to pick the end of month giveaway prize for week 1. So August. I'm already starting off with the wrong size envelope. Um, we will add the star note at the end of the month. I'll just write star note on the envelope. Week 1, star note. This isn't going to be any run-of-the-mill star note. It will be a lower run. It could still have a high total print, but is at least going to be a low run size star note. I'm getting low on those too, the low run size ones. All right, so we got week 1 added. We're going to go ahead and set up the 25 likes envelope, and then we will pick a winner. chicken dinner. 8, 3, 25 likes. Giveaway. All right, good luck, everybody. Picking a winner in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Vincent C., congratulations. If you are here, you qualify to tell me a number. And that number will be 1 through 10. And tell me how many shuffles to do on the prize picker. Yay, Vincent C. says awesome. I couldn't agree more. He says the number shall be 3. All right, here we go. 3 shuffles. 1, 2, and 3. So this is the 25 likes prize. Then we're going to add to our EOS. So we get a random Wheatie, and you get to spin the bonus wheel. All right. Bonus wheel it is. 1, 2, 3 shuffles. And it looks like you're going to get a 2024P nickel in a flip. There it is. All right. Not the greatest, but not the worst. 25 likes giveaway. We'll go back to this. We got your flipped up. There it is. 2024 Philly minted Jefferson nickel. Fresh out of, well, I say fresh out of a roll. I think I took that out of a roll a couple months ago. Maybe more. All right. Still don't have a bubblegum machine, so we're going to do it like this. That's a nickel. Well, you know what? These are the dateless buffaloes. So you're going to have that instead of a Wheatie, because those are just in the same bag together. Actually, you may be able to get a date off of that. Let's see. Excuse the nasty fingers. Blame the $50. Come on. Focus on the nickel, not the dirt. I can't do it. There it goes. This thing is not wanting to cooperate today. You might be able to get a date off of that. Let's throw it under the scope real quick. See if we can get you a date. There. Pretty sure that is ending in a 0. That looks like that's a 2 next to it. This probably a 1920. And mint mark. 1920. Don't see a mint mark. It would be right there between the E and the C, just below it. So 1920 Philly. Most likely what that is. So a couple of nickels there for you, Vincent C. Congratulations. And we got to add to the EOS. Oh, and Buffalo. 1920p, question mark. There we go. Congratulations. All right, next up, we are going to have to add to the EOS. We're going to have to add the first prize. So let's see here. Go ahead and give me another number there, Vincent C. We're going to shuffle your the prize wheel. Enjoy that shower corning around. Yep, Vincent, just let me know how many shuffles to do. We're going to add a prize to the end of the month. Then I'm going to take a quick break. This coffee is running straight through me. And I need a refill. And to check on my cat. She probably wanting to go outside since it's sunny. She likes laying out in the sun. Oh, that's beautiful out too. All right, while we wait on that, I'm going to go ahead and pull the next 5 rolls. Not going to get to opening them just yet. I can set that up while I wait on this number to pop in the chat. Looks like I've got some lucky lint there that I missed out on. I didn't see that initially. All right, I don't have a number in chat. Can somebody throw a number in there between 1 and 10? We can get this EOS prize picked, and I can. Oh, there we go. 3 shuffles again. Oh yeah. Before I do that, we're gonna add Vincent. Really? Come on, Vincent C to the end of month giveaway. So there we go. That's how that works. All right, 3 shuffles. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna add to the EOS. What are we adding? Oh, almost a gold back. Die chip coin. Now we gotta figure out which one we're adding. We're gonna use that same 3 shuffles. 1, 2, and 3. And I think what I'm gonna do is run this down to where I run out of prizes, and then I'm gonna fully restock it. All right, here we go. We shuffled. We're spinning. Prize number 1 is gonna be coin number 4. Yay! Then I can remove number 12 from the wheel. Uh-oh. I'm only saying uh-oh because... Oh, never mind. I've hidden it from myself. There we go. All right. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And that's going to be a 2023 Philly minted Jefferson nickel with... I wonder which one it is on the back. I'm just going to... Oh, there we go. I already filled it out. So you got a small die crack to the left of the Monticello, and there is a die chip on the dome. So we're going to go... So you got some... There we go. Little die chip on the dome. Tiniest little die chip. Then you also got... This is harder with the plastic on there. There we go. Smallest little die crack. If I'm not mistaken, that ends up being like a full die break there to the left of the Monticello. This was the early stages of that die break. So we'll add that into the envelope. All right, so we got that in the envelope. Not the most fun prize, but still a prize, and just the beginning of what we'll have on the end of stream giveaway. All right, we're gonna close that. Next. All right. All right, all set. So I do apologize, but I need to take a quick AFK, so I will be right back. All right, I'm back. The screen is not. Let's fix that and get into these rolls. Sorry about that. Let's see. All right. Maple Leaf Numismatics. I don't believe I got to say hi to you yet. Hi to you yet. Oh, excuse me. Hello and welcome in. We are finally off of the streak of unhuntable boxes, off the streak of not having silver. Hopefully we can get some more for you, William E. Let's get back to it. And to get all that grime and stuff off my fingers before fixing my coffee because I had to open a fresh bottle of creamer. All right, another 77D, which puts us at 3, halfway to the goal of getting the bonus. Just because we don't see very many of these in our boxes. So it's a fun extra little goal to shoot for. And I'm not seeing the DDO on that one. But we got other coins to scope. It's time to get gunky. Excuse me. That D is in a weird spot on this 89. I don't think that's a thing. I don't know. I'll look into it. It looks really low to me. Well, 71, we'll check that out. 83's got the FG on it. Let's see. I got the wrong things open. There we go. All right. Come on, silver. We will also take a proof. GDO. Heck, I'll also be happy with a foreign coin in here. I don't think I've ever had a foreign find in a $50 box. And 22. 71D. And not it. No silver in this roll. All right, 34 likes. Nice. Thank you guys and gals. Next. Dang. That was a nice looking 73D, but not the DDO. We got a 72. Not it. I will be right back. I left the patio door open, balcony, whatever you want to call it. Left it open, but I guess not enough because I got somebody complaining that they went inside. They have not been outside very long. Speaking of the cat, of course. All right, sorry about that, y'all. Be right back. All right, good to go there. Trusty Walker magnet screwdriver for opening these rolls. No silver again. Let's see if we can get some miscellaneous. $71D. Dang. Not much to scope there. All right, we got 20 rolls left. Come on, silver. All right, will do, William E. Good luck, sir. We're all rooting for you over here. I'll make sure to get extra excited. Not going to be hard to do if we have a find of any type to make sure it gets your attention. 71. That's just smushed, right? Yeah. 72. Nothing there. There is an old Grody coin. I doubt that's silver, but it's really hard to tell on the edge. Could get lucky. That is brown all around. Nah, that sounds like silver. It's a Kennedy. Oh, it's not a silver. I'm sorry. Sounds funny. It is a 77D. I don't know. Can you guys hear that? See why I thought it might be silver? Feels like too. Let's bust out the scale. Alright, so we got our scale. I don't know why we're in ounces. There we go, grams. 10.71 versus 11.16. Not enough to be called a light planchet. But we'll throw it under the scope, see if we can see anything. And, man, that just has that. Well, I guess not. Maybe it's just been a while since I. Yeah, it's higher pitched. And it is lighter. Because I'm rusty at hearing silver in these halves. Oh, that gets us to 4 on that 77D bonus. Dang. Yeah, I know, a faker. I was like, this, it could be something. Then it sounded like something. And then nothing. Not light enough really to be called a light planchet either. I think its loss of weight was due to the rust. I think that's there. Yeah, that's there. Something to scope. And scope rhymes with nope, and that's what we got. Whole big roll of nope. Alright, next roll. Let's go. Let's go silver. Well, looks like we're going to have a 2022 in here. No, I was wrong. That's the 23. Well, we did get another 77D. One more and you get the bonus. Not bad. We'll scope the 23. What's this? Our third one in the box, and there's one that's an ender. Oh, let's put that. I don't even remember if I looked at the 77. I can't see it on the tiny. There we go. Nope. All right. Let's keep moving. No shortage of these 71s. Oh, I didn't notice it till just now. I am going to call this a miscellaneous just because I've called it that. It's where the reading overlaps the rim. I've had some that are more noticeable than that. Let me know if you want that, William E. I'm going to add that to our miscellaneous count. Whoops, that's not a number one. That is, though. I think that's like the third one I found. Like that. I did not look at the back of that. Alright. But I think the other two that reading was on the obverse instead of the reverse. Alright, another 71D. Still not the DDO. Alright, next roll. No silver again. Ah, come on. So we just need a proof and we fill the board. I guess maybe that's not low. Well, that D is lower than the P there. I'll keep a hold of that. I'm gonna look into it still. All right. No silver. Dang. Definitely no proofs. I guess there could always be like really ugly beat up proof in there. We can still hope for one of those, I reckon. 73D. Nothing. I don't know. I guess they here's an 88. Nice, we get an 87. Compare that to the 80, yeah, that 89 still looks lower. No silver. Scrap metal racing. Not since we found that 40 that wanted to act like a clad. I mean, it is a clad, not our typical clad. Silver clad. All right, we got 15 rolls left. William E. And we are hoping to find you something else. Man, these coins just keep having the FG on the back. Yep, that's all right. Scrap metal racing. Oh, there goes my voice. Bye, boys. Goodbye. It's gone. All right, it's back. Let's need a drink. All right, here we go. 89D. See, that looks like normal mint mark placing. And then the one that we found, all the way down there by the 9. I don't know. I don't think that's anything special, but that is a low mint mark. Still gonna look into it, but I finally had a same year, same mint example to compare it to. I think that's a scratch. I gotta throw this under the scope anyways. Oh yeah, that's scratch. All right, next. That's about the thickest 92 I've found. And another 71D. Well, I was hoping for something foreign. I've never seen this. This is not a $50. No silver. Let's see what this is. Lucky Lotto Scratcher. Um, Good luck. Gasoline Alley, Winchester. 105 April Way, Winchester, Kentucky. Huh. There you go, William E. Here's a miscellaneous for you. A Lucky Lotto Scratcher. Quite the miscellaneous find there. That's fun! Alright, let's change miscellaneous to 2. Alright, that was fun. You know, 74D to look at here. Yeah, I was just saying I don't think I've found a foreign in my halves ever. That's not a foreign country, but definitely not a $50. So that does make that a fun find. And Winchester, Kentucky. That's somewhat local to me. I don't know, probably about hour-ish away. I know I gotta see from here to Lexington. It's about 45 minutes. I think Winchester's out past Lexington. Probably about an hour away from here. It's another 89D with what seems to be normal mint mark placing. I thought they stopped doing manual mint mark placement in 88. Oh wait, that was a D. And the one I got there is 89. Or they stopped doing it in 88, but they were minting 89s in 88, and that's one that still had one manually priced. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look it up. That's weird. That's a thick coin. I doubt it's a proof. One can hope. Definitely not a proof. 81p. It's got his FG on him. Alright, how about this 72? No DDO? No DDO. 71. Denver minted. Not the DDO again. It's a 72D. Go 71D. Some people say Kentucky's a foreign country. Who are those some people? I've never heard that. Alright, here we go. 71D. This is not a DDO. Yeah, what do you know? Another 71D. And another disappointment. Alright, nothing in that roll. Next. Alright, here's our 2023 ender, or our 4th one in the box. It's got an edge that looks like chewed up. How long? That's really nothing special there. It's just interesting damage pattern. All right, let's throw the 23 under the scope. Might as well scope it. It's not gonna be it though. Another one of these Sharpie 71s. All right, Copper Owl coins. He's currently mowing his yard. I'm assuming it's your yard. I mean, you're a nice enough guy. It could be somebody else's yard. I appreciate you checking in and hanging out and listening while taking care of your grass. And then, yep, we will catch you live after I get finished here. Hopefully after. Hopefully I get done in time. 70, 90. Come on, let's get us, we just need one more 77D. What do you mean you get the bonus? We got 10 rolls left. Just 10. Oh. Oh, wait. I forgot this roll. Whoops, we have 11 rolls left, and I'm a liar. Alright, there we go. We'll do this, then we have 10 rolls left. Littlefoot, I don't think that's where you're supposed to do with that jelly. I think it goes on bagels. I could be wrong, though. I am not the jelly expert. Not the jelly expert. $71D. Not the DDO. We got a $74D. And not the DDO. All right, William E., you get your bonus. $77D. We're going to scope it. This is number 6. That means to get the bonus in the future, you have to beat 6. All right, but you get the bonus. Let's double check ourselves at 6. So we're just going to add this 40% half. Little bonus in there for you. You got, oh, this one's all chewed up. There we go. That's 77D bonus. Littlefoot says that's their year of being minted. 77. All right. All right, now we're down to 10 rolls. All right. We got a 73D to scope. All right. Let's go. Come on, silver. Also, come on, proof. Come on, silver proof. I mean, Vinny's always calling out for that proof Benji. Look, we can't have all the silver at the beginning of the box. We gotta have it spread out throughout the whole box. These boxes gotta learn. We like excitement in our day. And that is not the DDO. Maybe this one is. Alright, come on, light. There we go. Not it. Another 71. 72. 72 with a hair. That's that dog hair again. It's fairly thick, but. And the 73 ender. Also not a DDO. Littlefoot says he'll ask Jolly about the where to apply the KY jelly. All right. 9 rolls, including this one right here. And we would really like to finish off on a silver note. Same way we started the box. There's a 71. Uh-oh. All right, we're good. It's been happening a lot lately. 83. I see the FG. Darn. I don't know why I'm stacking them neatly this time around. So I'm just going to toss them in the tote. Next. This one's got some cuts on the side. Doesn't look like we have anything great there or any sharp edges. Since we had an outside source for those little nicks in the roll. Let's try this. There we go. Kept turning it funny. Another 77D. That's 7 now. Whoever gets the next box is going to have some trouble. And that is not the DDO. At least yeah, that was just lighting playing tricks on my eyes. Not the DDO. Darn. 71. Tell you what, let's go ahead and get the, I'm going to finish this roll. We'll get the end of hunt. Yep, we're doing an end of hunt giveaway. We're going to get that going. All right. Let's open that back up. So, end of hunt giveaway. We're just going to type in EOH. Pop that into chat. There we go. And we're going to go back to these halves. Try to find something for William E. here. While you guys get in on the end of hunt giveaway. Man, still no silver. There we go. That's picking you guys up now. Yep, that's getting everybody. Awesome. Cool. All right, here we go with this roll. Sorry. 71 of the Denver variety. It's still not the DDO variety. 74D. Also not the DDO. Boo. 72D, not the no FG. 72P. DDO? Huh? Nope. Not it. 71D. Also not it. 72 Philly. Nothing. Another 72 Philly, and then we got one right after that. All right, we got everybody getting in on the end of hunt giveaway. All right. Last coin of scope in that roll. 71 Denver. Not the DDO again. Oh no. Oh, come on. All right, we got 5 rolls left after this one. And we got a 73 Denver minted, $50 to scope, and it's not what we're looking for. No DDO there. 72 Denver minted was not the no FG. Here's a Philly minted one, complete with FG and no DDO. Another 77D. I don't think I'm going to have to do another bonus this month on the 77D. I do got a big in that for myself. It's the way I look at it. I look for the doubling in the one, and if I can't be certain, it's for me. It's easier to see it in the numbers. What's that? 8? Yeah, somebody's got to be 8 to get the next bonus. And a 71D to cap that roll off with 5 rolls remaining. Not going to be the DDO. Whoa. We got a newer looking ender there. And if I say the word bicentennial, could get in trouble. Let's see, we got wrong one. 13 people in on the end of hunt giveaway so far. Mark Spafford, good to see you again. Welcome in. No silver again. All right, so the ender was a 96. This, oh, here we go. NIFC 2008 Denver minted. We got 2 NIFCs, 2 miscellaneous, 0 proof, 140 and 190. All right, got you another NIFC there, William. Let's see what else. What else can we find for you? Now, these are some dirty coins. We got a 72 Philly. William E says, a magic coin, please. I've yet to find one, but I would hope to find one. I mean, this coin might be your magic scratcher coin. You never know. Alright, we got a 74 Denver to scope. Not it. That's going to do it for that roll. 4 rolls remain. No! Now, I do roll these back up before taking them to the bank. So if I missed anything that sounded funny, I certainly hear it when I'm rolling them back up. All right, we got 3 rolls left to give us silver. This one had like a sticker on it of some sort, like a paper sticker. But it's also not the DDO. What about the 71? Been a while since I found one. It'd be nice to find one. All right. 72D, not the NoFG. We got another 71D. Still not it. Tons of these in this box, and I have a feeling this box is mostly somebody's dump and partly customer wrapped or customer turn in. Yeah, that's there. I had to be certain. Another 71. Come on. All right, we're down to our last 3 rolls here. Come on, silver. Man, nothing there. Got a 74D to scope. That's fun. Be a lot more fun if it was the DDO. 71. 72 Philly. 71 again. Hey, what do you know? Another 71. And another 71. And another 71. Plenty of these to go around. All right. Another 71. Another 71. I think this roll's had the most 71s in it. Haven't been keeping count or anything, but and of course to end this roll off, another 71. All right, last two rolls right here. Got a crack in the roll, and that didn't mean anything, but guess we'll see what we got to scope. What do you know? Another 71D. And another disappointment. There we go, 74D. Something different, yay! Oh, no, still disappointment. Boo. Caught it. Another 71D. For good measure. Man, we only got one roll left. This box started off with some excitement. I really would like it to end the same way. You can't always get what you want. We got another 77D, so oh, that's fun. I don't think that's gonna be it though. I do have to make it bigger on my screen just to be certain. Yeah, just your standard issue 77 Denver minted $half. And that 72D has the FG on it. All right, final roll. It has lint. Will it be last roll lint luck? I don't know. Got a double reverse ender going. Come on, William E. We want to get you more stuff. So it looks like I'm going to have a newer coin. Man, I'm sorry, William E. We couldn't get you more silver. We at least got you the bonus 40 for the 77s. A couple of NIFCs. And then we're not done yet because we still got plenty of stuff to scope. Well, I say that. I haven't looked at them all. Here we go. Here's a 71. And another 71. 82. Another 71. The lint. The lying lint. But we had lint in the box. We had silver in the box. Again. Alright, that's gonna do it. Whoops. That's gonna do it, but I just literally threw a half. And then I didn't hear a sound. Threw it into the ether. I can find it later. Oh. Found it. Alright. So we got the end of hunt giveaway to do. Let me open that back up. John Chum Adventures, good to see you. William E says he's happy with the hunt, and thank you. And don't forget, William E, you've got quite the choice to make. You got a American Prospector 1985 Engelhard ounce, or Silvertown Mint ounce, or you got your Tokelau. I think that's the bear and the bull ounce of silver, or you got your Noah's Ark out of the Republic of Armenia If you want to take a closer look, just let me know. We are going to go ahead and get the end of hunt giveaway started. Started. It's already going. What am I talking about? Let's see. All right, so I got 17 people in the giveaway out of 21 people that are here. So let's see. We've been holding it for a little while, those last like 10 rolls. So we're going to go ahead and pick a winner in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good luck, everybody. Bill Ridgway, are you here? If you're here, congratulations. Bill Ridgway, you won the giveaway, Bill Ridgway. If you're here, then just say, hey, Bill Ridgway. Oh, no. All right, 30 seconds have elapsed. He says, cool, yes, awesome. Congratulations, Bill. And welcome into the channel. Thanks for being here. So the way this works is you'll give me a number between 1 and 10. That is the amount that I will shuffle the prize wheel. Then we'll spin and get you a prize. And he says 6. Awesome. All right, so we're going to go over here to your prize picker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, good luck. What's it gonna be? A war pickle! War pickle! All right. Oh, oh, oh. I've tripped myself up here. Hopefully everything's still plugged in. I'm sure that was loud if it kicked too hard. I think I have a war pickle left. Oh no. I forgot to get war pickles. I don't have any war pickles. Oh no. I'm sure I have some. No, I don't. Oh wait, what's that? Not a war pickle. I forgot to get more war pickles, y'all. Probably should have made a list. Let's see. Can I make up for it? Oh wait, I think I know where I have a war pickle. Do apologize for the delay on that. Haven't gone through this yet. Let me get some stuff out of the way real quick. Okay, I do have a war pickle. Whew, that was close. I do need more war pickles though. I have one left. All right. So, there we go. Sorry about that. We got you in. All right, Bill, what you're going to have is a 1943 Philadelphia Minute War Pickle.
Hey, how about the pickle? It's used.
was used, by the way. But congratulations. Let's get your name on there. So in order to claim that, just got to send me an email. And I have this links. So there is, you don't need to send me money on PayPal there. Just shoot me an email with your mailing address, and I will get that sent out to you. I do have some things to catch up on sending stuff out. I do send out giveaways at the end of the month or beginning of the following month. All right, you got it. Awesome. All right, I'll turn that off real quick. So you got that. We got to add to the EOS now. And while we're adding to the EOS, we're going to run an EOS. So we'll go ahead and get that started. And we got to do 6 shuffles. Or no, we already did the shuffles on the prize wheel. We'll just spin it again, add to the EOS. Click on done there. All right. So just type EOS in the chat. And that's going to get you in to win the EOS, which I didn't add for the 25 likes. So I'm going to need a number in chat too. I do have to do an extra shuffle. So first number I see in chat. Hey, Mike Slice, you're just in time. Thank you, Brown Sugar. We're going to go with 5. We're going to go with add for the end of hunt. I was like, man, this prize thing is looking short. Which we get a forget me note. Awesome. Still got some of those left to give out. All right, and then we shuffle 5 times. And we add the next prize. And then we spin the giant with the die chip wheel. Which I know I had these renamed, forgot to save them with their new names. All right, so we're still going to shuffle this 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whee! Coin number 5. All right. So we'll get the coin number 5. And then the winner can pick the forget me note. These are the wrong stock of coins. There we go. All right, number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Hey, it's a $50. That's probably going to be an NIFC. All right, so we're going to add a. It's got a little blue toning to it, but it is a 2005 Denver minted Kennedy. All right. And then I think what I will do is we will add one more thing. I needed a bigger envelope for the end of stream. Should have known better. We will do one additional spin on the wheel once the winner is picked. So just a couple more minutes there on the whoops, entries for the end of stream giveaway. We're going to go ahead and add our 25 likes winner, which was Vincent C. We added him, our end of hunt winner, Bill Ridgeway. Whoa, caps was hit. All right. So right now we got 2 people, and whoever wins the EOS, be a third person, in the prize wheel for the end of month giveaway. So, Bill, the way that works is, let's see, at the end of the month, I'll go ahead and look at that real quick. Calendar, there you are. All right, so it looks like, yeah, we'll actually, we'll do that end of month giveaway since it falls on the Sunday. We'll do that on the 31st. All right, so we got that added. Add the winner. All right. So we're doing the EOS. Yep, Littlefoot. All right. Oh, John Chum. Oh no. Why is that on top? I'm gonna miss something. All right. 831's that end of month giveaway. I'm gonna go ahead and pull out the forget me notes. Really appreciate Namaste sending those out. What is that? Oh, I know what that is. And then William E. I guess you're ready to, about ready for me to send you a package. All right, and you'll have the choice. Nope, that's the Foster's Find one. That one's me. There we go. So it looks like I still have. I'm gonna go through these real quick so everybody sees them. All right. So Namaste does these notes. Initials the back. So we've got red, we've got pink, purple, and orange left. Fancy that. So we'll add that to your giveaway package. Speaking of which, I'm going to go ahead and grab an envelope for that. What colors do I have down there right now? Let's use red. Whoa. There we go. Go in there. We got a sleeve to put that in. Outstanding. All right, good luck, everybody. We're going to go ahead and do the end of stream giveaway in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. John Chum Adventures. John Chum Adventures. Congratulations, sir. He said, good luck, all. How about just you, sir? All right. How many shuffles would you like on the wheel? Congratulations, by the way. While I'm waiting on that, let's get you into the end of month giveaway and save that. Three shuffles, he says. And actually, I want to go back to, where'd it go? Oh, right here. One. And then we are going to save it. There we go. First three contestants for the end of the month giveaway, which we'll do on the 31st. You don't have to be present to claim it, because I'm already going to have your address from winning a giveaway or purchasing rolls or something of that sort. So you don't have to be present to claim your giveaway. Somebody is just going to. Oh no, nothing on that. Yeah, forget I said somebody's going to. All right. So 3 shuffles on the prize wheel. 1, 2, 3. And then William E., I didn't catch your pick on your silver rounds. All right, an Indian head scent. I've got those. I've got exactly 2 of them. All right, let's see what pops out. Oh, that was the first one out. There we go. So it's going to be a 1904 Indian head scent. A little dirty, but it's still an Indian head scent. So we're adding that to the EOS. And then just let me know, John Chum Adventures, what color? What color do you want on that? All right, William E. wants the Prospector. I'll get that taken care of. Let me get another flip out for that. Nope. I can reach it, I promise. There we go. And then John Chum Adventures says orange. Perfect. That's right there on top. All right, William E. Got you 1985. 1 ounce Engelhard American Prospector. 3 nines fine silver round. We'll get you bundled up here in just a moment. We're going to get John Chum Adventures taken care of here. This orange forget-me-note. All right, so we got that sleeved up for you, good sir. All right. John Chum Adventures, you got your forget-me-note. The 1904 Indian head scent. There we go. Put the forget-me-notes away before I mess them up. There we go. Away. Let's see, what else does John Chum Adventures get? There we go. So you get this 2005 Denver Minted, toned on the reverse, NIFC. Then you get a 2024 P nickel, or nope, sorry, 2023 P nickel with a die crack on the left side of the Monticello and a die chip on the dome. So that works out. I'm just waiting on international stamps. Well, we won't send that out till the end of the month. Anyhow, all right. I'm gonna write on this one 8-3 EOS. All right, we got that, and I should still have your address, John Chum Adventures. Right, we got the American Prospector round set aside for William E. We're gonna get you bundled up, William. Here we go. Kind of do a little recap of what's coming in William E.'s package. All right, so from this, whoa, he's been having me hold on to this stuff for a while. All right, be safe at Walmart, cornering around. All right, our first find of the day, 90% Kennedy. Woo woo! All right, then you have your bonus, 1968, 40% silver Kennedy. And you have the one that we found in the box, 1968 Denver, 40% silver Kennedy. We got a 2008 Denver and 2020 Philly NIFCs. So those will come to you as well. So I'll just toss these in this flip here. There we go. We also, why is this? Oh yeah. It's where that reading overlaps and comes up onto the rim. Got that for you. And then a little miscellaneous gasoline alley, lucky lotto scratcher, rotated die. See, you go like this, flip it over. That's a rotated die right there, baby. Look at that. Look at that die rotation. Hey, coin silver. Oh, John Chum, that's sad to hear that that's gonna happen. Probably gonna happen again. But all right, I got your email, Bill. Thank you, sir. Um, let's look up. Here we go. That's cool. Sorry, my brain kind of trailed off there. All right, so we got that for you. Your lucky lotto scratcher with the rotated die error. I do need to look into this, and I'm gonna do that before we go. We got about an hour and 8 minutes until Copper Owl Coins goes live. All right, William E, I got you here. We're gonna go over. Let's see. This was your EOS from May. Um, I feel like I'm missing one of your envelopes. I mean, I have it. So we got you 1948 Denver minted nickel. We got you 1936. Let's bring the camera down. There we go. 1936 Philly minted nickel. Got you a few Indian head cents here. One out of 1892, 1906, and 1902. So that's what was in this envelope. I'll get that. Let me get this all packaged up better, but move that off to the side before I move it into something else. And let's see here. You got what? Some auction items. Yep. Your Colombian half dollar, the exposition, the 1893 mint, 90% silver. Then you got this lovely costume jewelry piece that fluoresces under UV light. And then we've also got the Jefferson nickel bracelet, or maybe anklet. It is pretty small. I cannot fit this around my wrist. Not silver, with the exception of the outside portion of the clasp, but I know you were here when I threw that under the scope. It does say sterling on it. Um, Also, a magnet will stick to this until you pull the little steel piece. There we go. Pull that back. A magnet won't stick to this if it's since it's silver. But if I have this pushed in, it's gonna stick to it because of the clasp part. Anyways, that was a fun little find. Those little bracelet or something. I don't know. I feel like I had one more envelope for you, William E. Oh, let's see. How many 77s we end up with? 4, 8, 9. That's probably a new record. 9 77s. That's crazy. Don't see very many of those. I'm going to double check, make sure I don't have another envelope for you over here, sir. Because I know the last box you got, you donated the silver for when we get to um, 500 subscribers. So make sure I get Mr. William E. taken care of. Let's see, that's BH Ringer, Joe Minnick, Namaste. I think I got you. Um. Uh-oh. Oh. Ron Pierce. End of month. I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. I think that seems right, and I'm not missing anything. All right. Oh, what was this? Oh, a reused envelope. Okay. Yeah, that covers it all. What do you know? Then I had something for Wayne Finicum, but I haven't seen him on in a while. Okay. Housekeeping is finished as far as coins go. I do want to come up with a way to track. Sorry, it's kind of an empty scene there. We got to update our year-to-date finds. That's what we need to do. All right, so we got our boxes. That makes 21 boxes. This is our second 90 on the year. That's crazy. And our 11th 40. And 2 NIFCs. Makes that 46. And miscellaneous puts us at 38. We are up to date on that. All right, William E. Okay. Oh, do you have one of the, are you trying to read them on the metal detector, or is it one of the, oh, now I can't think what it's called. Like what Coin and Around has. I do want to look this up real quick while I got you guys here. We still got a little over an hour before Copper Owl Coins goes live, 3 p.m. Eastern, and then at 6:45 Eastern, you got Coin and Around. It's a full day of coin roll hunting. Hopefully, they all find silver too. Um, let's see here. Let's see. Where was I reading that? Was it a? I'm just seeing. Here we go. I found something in a forum on it. I'm just gonna read that up real quick. I guess you guys can come along for the ride. All right, this person was talking about the low mint mark nickels. This person found an 89D half dollar where the mint mark is much lower than normal, low enough for half the mint mark to fall between the 9 and 8 of the date. Hey, I think that's what we have. What's the consensus? Yeah, that looks about right. About like what I have. There's the normal placement. Oh, so they're hand punched until 1990. Oh, I thought it was 88. Okay, not really rare. I'm gonna read through this a little bit. What's this from 2022? All right, I could read this stuff all day, I guess. I don't want to bore you guys to death. All right. Do you want that $50, William E? Oh, I guess you guys can't see it. There you go. Did you want that $50 with a like lower than normal mint mark? Happy to toss that in there. I did count that as a miscellaneous fine. I don't think it's super low, but excuse me, it does have Ring of Death on it. All right. Yeah, I don't remember seeing like after looking through so many, you start to pick out when something looks a little bit off, and that looked a little off to me. But all right, William, you've been waiting since May for this package, so we're gonna get that out to you at least this weekend. It'll probably be sooner. I think I can start doing those on Wednesday. All right, appreciate that. I'm gonna set that aside. I'm just gonna toss it on my NIFCs for right now. Let's get my forget me notes put away. I really appreciate everybody stopping in, dropping a like, hanging out tonight or tonight. Wow, look at me go. This morning slash afternoon, we got to 36 likes today. Really appreciate that, you guys. All right. Oh, this was. I'm gonna put this away. If I don't put this stuff away before I end the stream, it's gonna sit on my desk, and then I'll move it out of the way to do something and lose it. I mean, I won't lose it, just misplace it. That's probably a better way to put that. Put my forget me notes where they go. Awesome. Really appreciate you jumping in on that hunt a few weeks ago. Glad we finally got you taken care of. Um, and I let's see, we got somebody new in here today, Bill Ridgway. I don't think I've seen you in any of the other channels, but I haven't been around a whole lot the last couple months, June and July. It's been kind of a busy summer. Tends to be that way for me, especially when you got kids. Um, let's see. So we got your war pickle right there, and we'll hold on to that till the end of the month, just in case you win the end of the month giveaway. Let's see here. So as of right now, we started off. We got a Star Note going into that giveaway, and then what did I do with the EOS? That's crazy. Oh, there it is. John Chum Adventures. We already went through your EOS. Then we had Vincent C with your Weedy, and that doesn't make any sense. I think I wrote Weedy on there in Buffalo. It's not. Let's fix that. We got Buffalo and a 2024 P. There we go. I had messed that up. I guess today was nickel day. I mean, I hope my next box of nickels is circulated and not new. And if it is new, I hope it's a whole box of 24s again. At least I can make money off of that. Where's it at? Yeah, here it is. All right, and then I'm going to toss this one in our box of stuff to hunt on New Year's. So here we have a 2025 P ender. And 2024 P ender. So I don't know. It's like that's something that the mint does, and or like this gets out to NF String and Sons, and uh, maybe the mintage years kind of get mixed together. I know they didn't do very many 2024s, but it's kind of interesting find. I do want to open it up and kind of see what the ratio is on those because I've got two more rolls uh, from that same box with 2024 enders. So really, there was three 2024 rolls, maybe. I don't know. So it was kind of weird. I did have the box before that was 2025s, with the exception of like 10, 11, 12, something like that rolls. Uh, but it was most of those rolls had 2024 on both ends. I think a couple of them was like one obverse, one reverse ender. So, and I did sell those. So hopefully they're all the same year I said they were, or at least mostly. That's usually what I get, but those String and Sons boxes have been the hunted boxes. I can't wait till I hit 500 either. William E. Um, would be very excited for that. Let's see. That is not what I want to do. There we go. I'm at 385, so we need 115 more subscribers to hit that, and I'll probably start another push for up in subscriber count after my daughter's volleyball season's over. I know she shouldn't have games on the weekends, so that shouldn't affect the streams, but I know I'm going to be stretched real thin with everything else I've got going on during volleyball season. So Vincent C. just got back from the antique shop and got a cat bust dime out of 1834. Nice. That's awesome. I love the old dimes. I'm more of a seated liberty, or as I like to call it, lazy liberty person. That's my preference, but I do like the cat bust, the age. Well, you got 1834, so 9 more years, and that's 200 years old. That's still awesome to find. All right, I appreciate you guys being here. I'm going to get some things taken care of, get started, and getting ready for the work week. Ugh, Mondays. Hope everybody has a great rest of your weekend. Thanks again for hanging out today, dropping the likes. Awesome that we finally off of that silverless streak, finally off the streak of boxes that weren't huntable, and I really hope that continues for next weekend. So we'll see you guys again on Sunday next week at the same time, 11 a.m. Hey, thanks again for your patience, William E. Thanks so much. That was a fun hunt. I'm glad we were able to find some silver for you and get you that, at least get you that bonus on the 77s. We got some extra silver in there some way, didn't we? So, all right, y'all have a great rest of your day. We'll see you a little while later over at Copper Owl Coins. This guy. Um, that's about 50 minutes from now. Hopefully he's done mowing his yard. We'll see you there, and I will check in again over at Coining Around, and he starts up at 6:45 p.m. Eastern Time. So don't miss either of those guys. Those both have some awesome giveaways, and they'll be hunting some halves. All right, I'll see you guys later. Thanks again, and take care.